welcome back to the channel. This is video 2. Please subscribe. So today we've got a pair of denim jeans which my stepdad has given me. He accidentally got bleach on it and then they tried to make it fashionable. Clearly that didn't work out. I'm unpicking the pockets and the labels and anything else which I don't really want on there while I cut it into a skirt, as that's my plan. I want to make a cute little mini skirt type of vibe. So yeah, just unpicking the labels and then cutting it into a skirt, unpicking the crotch area, and now we have to connect. We have to pin the two backs together and the two fronts together so it lays as a skirt. So that's me unpicking it, pinning everything down, unpicking the other stuff I'm going to do later. So this is me unpicking the waistband as I want to take that out so I can add it back in later. But yeah, unpicking actually takes a while. This is a sped up version, so I don't even know how long this took me in real time. Now this is me just trying on the skirt as it is, figuring out if I want it high-waisted, low-waisted, and kind of judging how much I need to take it in by. So this is me cutting the side seams so I can overlock it and then I can sew it smaller, and then that's me just cutting off the excess fabric at the bottom. This is me just sewing the two front pieces and the two back pieces together so everything lays flat. And in the front piece I had to add like a little triangle of fabric so it can kind of make a full skirt at the bottom, and I had that little peak. And this is me overlocking the side seams, sewing the side seams together, and me just unpicking the rest of the waistband. So this is me sewing back on the waistband now that I've adjusted the side seams to my waist, and then this is literally just me adjusting it, doing another hole so I can pull the waistband through. As I said, the hole before was a bit too big for me, and I think I had to do some hand stitching here. Okay, so this is how the skirt looks now, and then me bringing it in so it fits more securely, and then me just figuring out which length I want the skirt to be. So I did want it a bit shorter, so this is me just doing the lines, cutting what I wanna cut off. And then after that I took it to my overlocker, overlocked the raw hem, and now is the fun bit, experimenting and doing the patchwork. So as you can see, there's a hole there, so I use this piece of fabric to cover it up, and this is the bottom of the hem of the original jeans. That's me sewing it on. But this bit was fun. It was just a lot of figuring it out and seeing what looks cool. I really wanted to add on the pocket, so that's why I kept it. And then this is me just adding on different panels of fabric, which I'm going to cut and distress so it has that real vintage look, especially because it's bleached already. So this is me using sandpaper to like ruffle it and make it distressed. This is me adding on another panel of fabric for the raw edge. As you can see that it was a different color underneath. This is me sewing everything down, and then that's me distressing another panel which I'm going to add onto the back of the skirt. Yeah, so that's me adding on that distressed panel. And I also tried doing reverse appliqué, which you can see me doing here. So it's putting a piece of fabric underneath it and then cutting out a window, which you can see me doing here. At this point you girl was fed up, but I was just doing the do to get it done. And then it was literally just sewing back on the label, hemming the hem on the bottom, and that was the final result. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And this is me doing a 360. I decided to add chains on it for like a more grungy look. As you can see, you've got the reverse applique, you've got the pocket, you've got the distress rips. Very fun, very cool, and that's been it. Thank you.